Hello, let me get this completely straight before I start. Hello and welcome back to another main channel video. It's weird seeing you guys here. Haven't filmed a main channel vid in a long time. I put out carrot cake and something else last week. Oh yeah, pasta sauces and carrot cake last week. Pasta sauces and carrot cake last week, and they were filmed way before lockdown even started. I think we're on day 19 now. It's only the first video I filmed, but we're doing it and we're getting there. We're going to be doing this. I'm also doing a yoga video and a workout video. If you don't know already, you probably will if you're on YouTube. And this video is coming out Saturday at 4 PM. I'm doing workout videos most of the time, so hence main channel videos aren't coming that much. Because I need to exercise, but we do need to do a bit of food as well. This is still not straight and bugging the life out of me. Is that straight? I hope. So anyway, so I found out this one. Well, I heard of this from the Joe and Diane in the Pan. If you don't know what that is, they're basically a couple. They do cooking videos together. One's from Strictly and the other one went on and they fell in love and they're in a couple. So I've got 3 mugs. I have to use this mug for one of them, but these two I have to pick one. I might use this one because it's slightly taller, but I haven't got another mug. So basically I found out from Joe and Diane about mug meals, and they got it from this website which I actually went on and I thought was amazing. It's called Bigger Bolder Baking, biggerbolderbaking.com. You just type in Bigger Bolder Baking, it comes up and it's the first one on. There's this woman called Gemma, I actually can't remember her surname, and I was on there for a while and I thought, do I sit and print some, I said, do I sit and print out some stuff? But instead, this has got all my workout like schedules on and all like neatness, and then on the next page I've scribbled down some ones I'm going to make. So basically on her website she has loads of mug meals, which is what we're doing today. Joe and Diane, they did it for a full hour and they did 5 mug meals. They did a jam donut, a pizza, another savoury thing, a brownie and a cake. So I thought today I will do 2, a savoury and a sweet. Just because I've got loads of yoga and workouts and stuff, and I don't have an hour to stand here and basically do this. And also, do they actually work? According to Joe and Diane, they do, but I'm not doing ones that they did. Well, I'm sort of not. So my favourite meal is pasta carbonara or mac and cheese, because they're similar stuff. My favourite is pasta carbonara, because it's just like got more bacon and more variety. But I do love a macaroni and cheese that is joint topped with pasta carbonara. Cheese pasta basically is what it comes down to. And the savoury one we're doing is a mac and cheese. Will it work? Who knows? It doesn't say whether it's dried pasta or fresh pasta. I've got macaroni pasta, but it's dried. I don't know whether that is going to work or not. I hope this works, is all I can say. All theirs worked. They did 5 in an hour, so I'm hoping to do 2 in 20 minutes. That's the aim of today. It's going to be raw footage. I'm going to do an intro and outro and all that, but the actual cooking bit is not going to be any cuts out, not going to be any cuts or anything. It's going to be raw footage in the middle. So it's Joe and Diane in the Pan that they do, and it's biggerbolderbaking.com. There's probably about 10 mug meals on there, and they actually work. Don't know how she created them or whatnot. She probably just did them and said they work. I don't know. And then so the sweet one, savoury one is macaroni and cheese. That's my favourite, all-time favourite meal. But I don't like the whole packet thing. I like to make it fresh. So we'll see how this is. And a sponge cake, just a plain boring sponge cake. See if cake works. And then I'm doing a workout. I've got yoga to do as well. but I kind of ran out of time. So I might have to do evening yoga. So I'm going to do workout at 4, run at 5. I do that every day. And it's currently 3:10, so I've got time. So we have to use this big one for the macaroni and cheese. So, and it's all like in cups because you're working in a cup. I think this one might be too low for the cake. I'm not entirely sure, but it says, I just scribbled down some notes. I haven't got the exact ones. Joan Dan had it all printed out and everything. I thought it's such a good idea. They said they work. The website looks amazing and the ideas she created are amazing. So why not give it a go myself and see if they actually work? They say they work, but if I do a slightly different one, will these work as well? I'm sure if they do, these will. So we need macaroni, a third of a cup of pasta with 3/4 of a cup of water. The water will boil up to the top. So we need to microwave it for 3.5 minutes. Please give it a like and subscribe and all that down below. If you want any more main channel videos, please let me know. But please stay safe and do not sunbathe. Go out for your 1 hour walk and that is it. Any more you want, let me know. But obviously house based. And you've got to be, these are ingredients you probably have in your house. If you don't have macaroni pasta, if you have, I can't remember what you call it, twisty pasta, that'll do. Or if you have bow-shaped pasta, that'll do. I don't think spaghetti will do. Penne, twizzly pasta, bow pasta, just something you can pick up. So maybe, I don't think spaghetti's the one. Anything but spaghetti I think will work. It's just something you can pick up. If you remember what the twisty pasta is called, let me know. And the one that's shaped in a bow, and penne pasta. So, I've got all the ingredients for the top one. The bottom one, I'm missing one ingredient. And I can't go and get it, so. And it's baking powder. And I wanted to do a sweet and savoury and compare them. So, compare a sweet with a savoury. But every single savoury one had baking powder. And I don't have baking powder. So, I thought to myself, do I just do sweet. Do I do 2 savoury ones? Or do I do 2 savoury ones? Or do I do a sweet and a savoury? But it's not the baking powder. So I've gone for sweet and savoury. So do please check out biggerbolderbaking.com. And also check out Joan Dan's In the Pan. It is 1 hour. But obviously you don't have to watch it all if you don't want. Because an hour is a long time. Go and have a look. Because they did some different ones. And I don't know if Gemma from this website has her own channel trying them out. But if she does, check them out. But do check out Joan Dan In the Pan. Because they did 5 and they were different. Whereas I'm going to do 2. They did a jam donut, they did pizza. Lots of people like pizza. If you like pizza, then go and check that out. I just quickly scrolled down some notes. They've actually got the printed version. So, let's get on with this. We need 3/4 of a third of a cup of pasta. Now, it isn't fresh, it's dried. So I don't know whether it didn't specify on the menu. It didn't specify menu recipe. I was going to print it out, but then I decided not to. And the shop, last week before, the shops are all right now. They've got food. But a week or 2 ago, they didn't. So the only pasta they had was red penne pasta. We've had this a while. We've only had red penne pasta, so that's what we go in the cupboard. Apart from this, because they didn't actually have any normal pasta. And red pasta isn't great, not going to lie, but that's all they had. This says 6 to 8 minutes in a pan. And we're doing in a microwave for 3.5 minutes. So we're doing a third of a cup. That might be too much. And if there's any left over, it says it has to be a large cup because the water will boil up. It has to be a large cup, and this is quite a big cup. So we're going to fill it with water, 3/4 of a cup of water. So that's like almost the top. And you're going to put it in 3.5 minutes. And if there's any water left, you're going to drain them. So let me put some water in this. Don't know whether hot or cold. I don't know whether hot or cold makes a difference. So push question is, if the pasta's not cooked, do we put it in for longer? Do we just leave it? Because it is going back in again with all the other ingredients, but only for 60 seconds. Actually, they put, I think with the brownie, or was it the donut? They put one of those in for longer. So we need milk. I'll go and get some milk. I'll go and get some cheese, and I'll go and get some salt and pepper while this is cooking. So there's nothing we can do while this is cooking. And I normally stop and come back and all that. I want you to see it from start to end. Meals in a mug. Yeah, so the reason the other two videos were way behind is because I was too busy at college and work, and then everything stopped and I just had to sort stuff out. And then once I got a schedule together, I like, right, these 2 days the videos are going up. They're probably on my phone for about 3 weeks. But they're probably on my phone for about 3 weeks, but they actually worked. But they actually went up eventually. That's why they were late. And I did put on them 3 weeks late, I think. So you know I did them pre-lockdown. Now we can't get anything, so it's whatever you do in the cupboard. Most people will have this stuff in their cupboards. If you're macaroni pasta, you have other pasta. And baking powder. Most people have that. I think we did, but it went off. We definitely don't have any now. So we haven't really baked in a long... We definitely was in this cupboard just above you here. But I need to like angle it more like up. Like that. But I don't think it's going to stay like that. Yeah. It definitely went, and I definitely haven't got any more. I definitely haven't got that. So let's hope it works without. Because I wanted to do a sweet and a savoury to compare. I wanted to do a sweet and a savoury to compare, not just too savoury. And plus I don't eat pizza anyway. But the pizza one apparently worked when Joe Dams in the pan. As I said, check out Bigger Bowl of Baking by Gemma, and if you want to see different ones get made, go on In the Pan, type In the Pan on YouTube and Joe Dam will come up. It's an hour long. If she has her own channel, then she might do some. I don't know if she does, I don't really know. I just got it through Joe Dam In the Pan. They did some microwave meal and I thought they sounded amazing. Went on the website's a proper website. She had loads, probably about 10 or 15 different ones, and I'm like, I have to try. And there was loads of ones that they did do, and there was loads they didn't do. So I'm like, I have to try this. So what else do we need? We've got milk, we've got cheese, salt, pepper. We just shove it all in basically. Not shove it all in, put it all in. I'm just checking what I've got for the next one. Let's see what I've got for the next. I've got a big old thing of self-raising flour. I'm not sure what. Oh, it's got a hole in the bottom there. Crap. Now there's flour everywhere. Oh well. I've got a little self-raising flour here. Oh, that I need using it. About 3.5 minutes. Whenever you wait for a microwave, it always takes ages. But that's 3.5 minutes and it's so quick. Right, there's flour everywhere, but we'll clean it up. That's icing. I don't know how this is going to turn out. So I get a spoon or something. Because my kitchen is all like round the edge. Like my kitchen's all around the edge. I can't. It's not like they have a counter across here, and then you can see everything behind, so you can see the microwave. But mine's all around the edge, so it's harder to see. Oh, the water's boiled over. I might cook with actually. I don't know whether. Well, I can. Let me just. I think the pasta might be cooked. Well, this is what it looks like. The cup's very hot, but that's what the pasta looks like. I think it's cooked. We're going to drain the pasta. I'm not going to do any talking now. I'm just going to crack on with it. We're going to run out of time. But it has exploded. The water's gone everywhere. Oh, I'm trying to go very carefully to the sink, but it's gone. Don't know what else than that. I'm going to put that back in my microwave. I'm going to mop the floor, it's a bit wet. I'm not going to do any talking, I'm just going to crack on because we've already been like 10 minutes and we haven't even made all yet. So we're going to just go with 15 minutes, I haven't done all yet, so let's get a sieve, let's drain this pasta, let's add some more ingredients and let's go, go, go. I think all the pasta is stuck at the bottom. The pasta is definitely cooked because it is nice and steamy. Maybe need an even bigger cup or just slightly less water. Right, pasta cooked, what's going in next? No wonder it took them an hour. It took them 1 hour to do 5 on In the Pan, Joe and Diane. In the Pan with Joe and Diane. It took them 1 hour to do 5. No wonder, because we've been 15 minutes, I haven't even done one yet. So, 4 tablespoons of milk. You know how to make bechamel sauce, you know what you're doing. It's the same ingredients. We've got 4, I think we've got too much pasta in there for the amount of milk. Anyway. Alright, we've got milk. 4 tablespoons of cheese. Now that is I love a good bit of cheese. 1, 2, I might do. I think this mug's getting a bit full now, I'm going to stop with the cheese. I think there's too much pasta in this, to be completely honest. Pasta takes up like half the mug and butter's going to be a third. Definitely expanded. It's a good job we use this massive mug. What else are we putting in here? Where's the flour? There's no flour. A quarter of a tablespoon of flour. So a quarter of a tablespoon is not much. So let's put like that much in. And I'm going to put some salt and pepper. And put it in the microwave. Actually, I'll give the flour a stir up. Hey, this is nice, I'm having it for a snack. Now that's good in for 6 seconds. I'm going to put the cheese and the milk back in the fridge. And the salt and pepper away, and we're going to crack on with the next one. And the next one we need microwave first. I'm going to get some butter out. Let's melt some butter. I'm going to melt some butter. Right, I need another spoon, that's pasta spoon. So first we need to melt 2 tablespoons of butter for 30 seconds. You know what? I'm going to put this mug away so I get confused. Oh, I could have used this. Never mind. I'll take that out and put this in. The flour's not really cooked out. I'm going to give it a stir and put it back in. Actually no, I think it might be alright. But it actually smells like macaroni and cheese. I'm not even going to lie. You can make mac and cheese in a microwave and it takes, what, 3.5 minutes plus a minute, 4.5 minutes. You can do that in 4.5 minutes. It's going to be really hot, so I'm not even going to attempt to try that. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid enough as it is to put the milk back in the fridge. I was clever, but not clever. I need it again now. So we need 2 tablespoons of milk. We need 1 egg. How much flour? Oh, we don't need any flour. Oh, 6 tablespoons of flour. 1 egg. And we need salt. I put salt away already as well. And we need 1 egg. If it's been in the fridge, you have to leave it for a bit. You can't use it straight away. So we need a mini whisk. Have I got a mini whisk? I think I do have a mini whisk. Normal whisk probably doesn't. A normal whisk probably isn't going to fit in here. So I've got a dinky one. And we need 2 tablespoons. Where's the cake spoon? 2 tablespoons, you're going to whisk it together. Oh, that kind of went down the side of the thing. And you whisk it together, not with, and you probably need, now the milk can go back in, but I don't know where it cut out. But basically, I don't know where it's actually cut out, but my video just cut out. So I put everything into this and cooked the cake. So for it, if I don't know where it cut out, 2 tablespoons of butter with 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of milk mixed, whisked. Then I added 6 tablespoons of flour and then a splash of salt. I missed the baking powder out, I didn't have it, but if you do, it's a 1/4 tablespoon. I put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds and it looks like that. And now we're going to try the macaroni cheese. I actually did, well, I'm going to try it now. The pasta's actually cooked, which I was concerned about. Actually edible. That is so nice. I can't even tell you how nice that is. This is going to be a 8 out of 10 from me. As I said before, I use different pasta. Yeah, it cut out and I really just realised. So you missed most of the cake, but all I did was 2 tablespoons of butter melted for 30 seconds, added 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of milk and whisked it. I whisked it with this tiny whisk, but they made a whisk with a fork, so I got a fork. Then I added 6 tablespoons of flour. Then I put a 1/4 tablespoon, well, I didn't put a 1/4 tablespoon of baking powder in, I didn't have it, but if you do it, hopefully it still tastes nice. And salt, splash of salt, or a pinch of salt. And then I put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's been out, well literally, I just came to show the camera and it wasn't even, and it stopped recording. So, but that's what it looks like. I'm going to touch it. Actually feels cake-like, but it also feels really, really hot. So we're going to break it up. Very like, oh, there's eggshell on the bottom of this. Very hot. So I might have some more mac and cheese. This is your starter, this is your pudding. Your main and pudding. It wasn't really starter stuff on there, it was just like pizza. I'm actually going to eat this, but now I can't do my workout. I think I have to work out in about an hour once this has gone down. I might do my workout at 4:30. It'd give me 40 minutes from now. Now last year I didn't even start YouTube till like 2 weeks after Easter. Because I am on YouTube this Easter, I want to do Easter cooking. But I don't know what to do. It has to be in the house. You can't really go out. It's got to be store cupboard ingredients. Like flour, sugar, egg. I don't know, you can't do, I was going to do that Rice Krispie cake things. But then I'm like, that's going to need marshmallows. Who realistically has marshmallows in their cupboard? Not me. So yeah, this is actually really nice. This is 8 out of 10, 100%. So let's try this cake out now. Let's see if it's cool enough. Well, I was surprised macaroni and cheese cooked. Very stodgy. You can definitely taste the flour, it's very stodgy. It's alright, but it's not great. I might give it a 5. And Anyway, thank you very much for watching these mug meals. I hope you enjoyed them. If you want to see different ones getting made, go and watch Joe and Dan in the pan. Just type in the pan on YouTube. And they did 5 in an hour. I did 2 in about 25 minutes. The sweet and savoury, so a main and a dessert. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you want to check out Gemma, who did these on her who got these on her website, it's biggerbolderbaking.com. You just type in Bigger Bolder Baking in the Google search, it's top one. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and try them out yourself and send me pictures. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully I see you sometime soon. I was going to do more mug meal, but I just thought we'll do them, because who knows if they actually work. So we could do a part 2 if you really want. If you want a part 2, let me know and I'll do more. It's got to be stock with ingredients that I have. So I don't know how much of the dessert stuff I can do without baking powder. Because they all had baking powder, and I was trying to find one without baking powder. I didn't manage it, but anyway. So I may not be able to do much savoury stuff without baking powder. That cake was alright, a bit stodgy. Well, not the best cake. But then if you can't bake, if you can't bake a cake, that's ideal. If you can bake a cake like me, you know, if you make a cake yourself, freshly made cake, it's a lot nicer than that. But if you can't make a cake, this is probably nicer. Because it actually tastes like cake, it's just a bit stodgy. If you make a cake yourself and all you do is burn them, or you can't make a cake edible, then that is edible and sort of cake-like. It's cake-like but a bit stodgy. If you make your own cakes, that probably isn't the best. But if you can't make a cake, that's probably ideal. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you soon with another video. I don't know how soon. We're in this lockdown situation and I can't really go and get much or do much. But I'll see you soon. Thank you and goodbye. Please like and subscribe as well.